pick up this, right? Put the foot up here, I sit back, and I put my heel up there, right? So the things that are gonna stop you from coming up is my knee and this heel, right? So now I mean, you can basically sit up, but you're not gonna be able to get to your leg very easy, right? Yeah. So now you can see that I have this heel hidden, right? So actually, we're just gonna get into Ashi Garami first. So we'll do that again. Then after that, I'll show you the actual submissions from there, right? Boom, right? What I'm doing, I'm putting you guys all know the break. Put the knee behind the hip, pop up, right? Now it's broken here and here. So I'm basically picking up here, grabbing this, popping up, and coming right down, right? So I have his leg, and I'm blocking him from coming up forward, right? So, and you can see that now this is the leg I'm gonna be attacking. Yeah. So one more time, nice and simple, right? Here, I'm breaking, boom, grabbing here, leg comes up. Yeah, sorry, I'm not gonna try to kick you in the beans. But boom, this is where we end up. This is where I want to be. Right? Kind of pinching the leg doesn't go anywhere. Foot's gonna be basically up under the bum, and this one's gonna be nice up on the heel or on the hip. So we're just gonna get to this point, and you can feel like this is like I'm capturing it.
It's tight. Yeah.
I've got it singled out away from you. You can't like really grip me too well to defend against anything. So that's where we're gonna start. So this one's Ashi Garami into straight ankle lock, right? So we're gonna do the same thing. Here, boom, breaking, boom, right? Picking this stuff up, bam. Here, and then the straight ankle lock is like I'm gonna be scooping way up underneath, right? And then, as you can tell, like I figure forward my hands, and then there's going to be a
it's there.
Yeah. So the motion is very similar to the Kimura or the Americana. Yeah. So you're gonna be like kind of throttling this, right?
Okay. You can
so
feel it.
and you want this portion? Like I try to get it as close to the ankle as possible. You get it up here. This is like strong meat, you know. It's not gonna like he got kicked by a horse, you know, and he's fine. If he gets kicked by a horse down here, probably not fine. Sorry. So what I'm doing is I'm choking up. I'm bringing this one way down by the Achilles, right? And then I'm grabbing figure four, and then I'm gonna be like kind of throttling against the back of my armpit where his foot is trapped. That's what it does. Boom. So here, all right. So boom. Oh, capture here. And then throw. All right. So the next one. This one comes with a little bit of like warning. Heel hooks in jiu-jitsu, a lot of times they're coming out big now. People are talking about heel hooks, but everybody, like a lot of times guys are really scared of them. They say white belts shouldn't know them, but I think you guys are safer actually knowing them and how to escape them and actually being able to recognize that you're in a heel hook and not trying to run away from it improperly. So a heel hook is basically your leg is stuck here, right? You don't have anywhere to go here. You're basically locked in, and you're twisting the knee. So when this happens, there's not much pain if you're feeling pain, that's already bad. That's not a good thing. So what I say to do is so if you're actually doing this with partners and you're actually rolling with somebody and you catch them in the heel hook, don't crank. Even if they're not tapping, don't crank. So the thing is when I get I've heard other guys on YouTube say the same thing. When you catch somebody in a heel hook, you just basically make eye contact with them.
Like,
see that they recognize it. I mean, what I do is when I take a heel hook, I capture one, I'll take all the slack out of it, right? It kind of, they feel that it's It's tight. I'm not trying to do any type of cranking. No matter what, you know, you don't, even like if you're in competition and you're allowed to do heel hooks, do what you gotta do. I mean, competition's competition. Some guys, they'll count it a victory if you don't crank it, and they end up winning by points. So do what you gotta do. Like they're not tapping some guys in whatever, they don't tap the heel hooks, whatever. But in any type of class, whatever, like get it, show your partner. Sometimes guys don't even understand what it is. They don't know they're in trouble. So I would, if I capture it and the guy starts going, he starts going the wrong way, like whatever, I'm gonna let it go. We'll just keep going. Don't worry about muscling it, popping, because it'll pop, and that's basically ACL surgery right there.
Yeah, we don't want that.
You're right. No. So this is the same
I
thing.
can't get no better if I have to go get ACL surgery.
Right. All right, so same thing from the same.
My foam roller's not gonna help that.
I don't think you can foam roll that out.
All right, so we're doing same situation, right? Entry into Ashi Garami, right? So here, boom, capture, right? Here. So if you come to this side. So this thing is like I'm gonna kind of hide here, right? His foot is still in my armpit. So what I'm trying to do is like get my arm underneath to get underneath this heel, right? So once I expose his heel, I'm on this side of the heel, and you can feel that.
Oh yeah.
So what I'm doing is then I connect my hands here like this, and I start to turn it this way. I go, right?
That's not gonna be good.
No. So what I'm doing is I'm basically turning towards the floor to getting my wrist right here underneath. I'm coming up here.
Cradling it right here.
And I'm also keeping him at bay. So a lot of times he's gonna be up here fighting me. He's gonna be trying to grab my lapel, right? Something like this. And I'm gonna be capture here, and then the execution is pulling this direction. So I say we get, yeah.
I can tell you that it's already tight. It's tight right there. It's not comfortable.
No, that's the thing is like it doesn't need much movement either to actually pull it off. So what we do is we shoot under. You're basically, and if he has his foot peeled or stuck to the floor, use this hand, pick it up, put this one under, like kind of hide everything. And then what I do is you can grab a number of different ways. You can gable grip, you can grip with the fingers, and you can pull up this way, right? So you're just looking to turn the foot this way, and he's locked in. So obviously his thigh's not going anywhere, but the lower part of his leg's gonna be doing this. So one more.
It's like
Yeah. All right. One more, right? Boom. Pop. Grab. Pick up. All right. Now, what I do is I kind of fall a little bit this way. Boom. And I start to. So the best thing to do for him would be to kind of like open this up, hide the heel, right, really well. So what my plan is to do is like I kind of come way up underneath, right? Boom. Once I get behind it and it's stuck in my armpit, it's hard to avoid it unless, like, so what I tend to do to avoid it is a lot of movement this way. I'll hide it this way, trying to, do a number of different things. I gotta pull legs apart. It's hard to avoid once they actually get behind the heel though. Like once they get a grip behind the heel, I'm like, that's that quick. You get caught. Fight the position, fight him capturing but once it's there, if your toes are caught and he's got your heel.
I'd have to fight another day.
All right, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna do just a toe hold from guard, all right? So say you're not able to pass it, dude's guard, whatever, right? So you here, you break, bam, you get clear grips, you reach here, and from there, what we're doing is figure four. Same thing, right?
It's a toe kimura.
Yeah, that's exactly what it is, right? From here, and we're doing the same throttle, right? So it goes,
Yay!
Yeah, and tap if it's going too far, right? So,
Oh, tap before it goes
so
too
what
far.
I'm doing is I'm grabbing the toes. This is like a lot of times, guys will aim this when they don't get past guard very well. So all they do is they break, boom, reach back, and put you right into the toe hold. And from here, like, you got to figure out, he's got to figure out how to
I'm this
roll out.
way, like, because I can't get, you know.
Yeah.
Like, hey, get out of there.
Exactly. So what they do is come up, and the same principle applies, right? This thing comes up underneath, and you're gonna throttle. So the closer you are to this piece, right, and you're gonna throttle and kind of you're gonna aim for like kind of throwing the ankle sideways a little bit, and all you're doing is
Yeah, so you're not going here, you're going that way.
Yeah, you're going sideways. So like, and you're just basically throttling. So this one's nice and easy. Here, boom, and you just throttle. One more time, right? Two, boom. Here, hips, break, and you're just turning around.
So you just immediately turn right into.
You're turning around. So there is bad parts. There's risk to doing this because now, boom, I'm here, and if he's able to like just grab and
I
pull.
mean, if you miss or don't lock it up, like,
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm right here.
Exactly.
You know?
And I mean, that's the risky part. But you can also do it from here, boom. You know, you can get it right here standing up. So there's risk in when you're down here and you've got your feet way out, right? So there's a lot of risk involved with that because some guys can lock that up real quick. So try and keep your feet up close, like try and hide. Like so when I stand up real quick. So when I'm doing jiu-jitsu stuff here, I'm like trying to keep my whole foot on the hip or something, right? Boom, here. I'm trying to keep where the toes are not hanging way the heck out there, right? Not only that, like, I mean, guys are gonna be able to peel it up and move it anyways, but try to minimize the easy capture. So,
Down.
lay down, yep. Right, and so the over under pass is from half guard. So if I'm here, right, boom, yeah, I need to kind of clear this. I need to have one leg. So anytime I'm gonna pass this leg over, boom, and I'm gonna shoot this under here and this one under here, right? And then once I'm here, like I start to kind of shoot my hips. This, as you can see, this is underneath his Achilles here.
Yeah.
And it starts off kind of towards his calf. When I put my hand here, so I'm doing under this leg, over this one, and hiding it. If I don't hide this one, and I leave it out here, he's gonna reach up around, and he's gonna come over me, just like that.
Yeah.
Right, so what I need to do is I need to go under and shoot, and what I do is I put my head looking this way, put my head in the pocket, boom. Right, so now I have his leg captured, and what I like to do, I like to stretch out, put my calf right up underneath his heel or his Achilles, right, and then when I get there, I start to push down with my hips and pull up with my leg. Right, a lot of times this causes guys to, they're either gonna tap or they're gonna adjust a little bit to where I can't do it, right? So once they adjust, I hook out and move up. But if they don't adjust, I apply heavy pressure, and all I'm doing is I'm kind of arching backwards to apply the pressure on the knee. So I'm pushing down with my hips and pulling up with my legs, and it's just gonna hyperextend the knee.
Yeah, I was gonna say it's basically like you're hyperextending my knee.
Yep. So from here, we start off. This one's half guard, right? And this one's half guard where he's trying to keep me in here. So he usually has a hook. He's pulling in, boom, something like this, right? So boom, I get out, I shoot in, I start to stretch him out, and then the application is pulling up and pushing in at the same time. And it's pretty powerful. It's a minute movement, but it's very, very powerful just because the hips are involved.
Yeah.
I mean, you got a lot of muscle behind that.
Not only that, but like your knee runs out of range of motion real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it only goes.
And stop.
Alright. So for this one's also half guard, right? So what I'm doing is, this guy's really trying to defend. So what I'm doing is I'm doing the same, this underhook here, boom, right? And but what I'm gonna try and pass this leg over all the way to the other side. All right, so I'm getting up here, boom, sitting down. All right, so that's all I'm doing. I'm just passing it over and sitting down, and then you can see that I just all
you have to do is straighten out.
I capture this. Some guys talk about grabbing the toe and then like stretching out my hips. So all I'm doing is like just I capture this leg to myself. Don't let him rotate very easy, right? And then just back. And all I'm doing is just extending myself backwards. So what I'm doing here, very similar to the over under, but just on one side, boom, capture, right? And then I'm just coming up, boom, right? And then I am extending. So the trick is getting over to the other side. Right now I don't feel very,
Nimble?
no, I don't feel very fluid. I just feel like I'm kind of clumsy doing it. But you practice it enough, after a while you get nice and smooth. So here, boom, boom. Come up. That's all we're doing. And then we're just arching and back. Yeah. And knee bars. Most white belts are not allowed to do knee bars, like in competition or whatever. But I think in class, it's all right if we practice. I don't think it's a big deal, especially when we're sparring. As long as you just, you know, to take it nice and easy when you're going. So, all right, let's give it a try. 1, 2, 3.